Hey, besties. Okay, so we are back with the Townies by Worlds makeover series, and I wanted to just like jump right in to like the newest worlds because I've been playing with Love Struck a lot, and I really like the Townies. Like, I think they were really well made, and they have like really interesting backstories, and they also have like relationships with each other, which is great. Like within households and like outside of households, which is something that we've all been asking for. I think they also have like skills and stuff, and I definitely think they have jobs. So it's like they were really well done, I think. It definitely is some of their best, especially with like their look. I think they look really good. And so we're starting off in the Nadir household. I think that's how you pronounce that. And it's just like a couple who are like unsure like what they want to do because if I'm remembering like their backstory correctly, like they just moved to the town, and so his wife is like a romance guru person, like the new romance job that came with the pack, and she's like really into that and really into like helping other people and like other couples relationships, but like he's like, well, what about us, basically. And he's like not quite sure how he fits in, which is like interesting, I definitely think. And I really appreciate, I don't know, like that's a really interesting prompt that you can like actually start playing with this family with. And honestly, I love Valentina a lot. Like, I think she might be one of like my favorite Sims and like all of Ciudad Enamorada, because like she's just so pretty. Like, she has a really good face, like a really good face. And I love this little like outfit. I'm pretty sure it's like the career outfit, so I kept it. Like, it was too iconic for me not to keep it. So for her every day, I basically just did skin details, and I think I fixed a little bit of her makeup, like she basically looks almost exactly like how she looks regularly. And I changed the shoes because those shoes were awful. Like, I couldn't could not stand behind those. But you'll probably notice, I don't know if it's just me, but like you'll probably notice that like my style has changed ever so slightly. Like, they still pretty much look the same because I'm using most of the same like skin details, but like I've been really enjoying a more like true Maxis match style, and I haven't been using like a ton of CC like I used to. Like, I used to not be able to even make like one outfit without like CC. But now, especially with like the new Love Struck stuff, like the new Love Struck stuff is really nice. So like I've been actually able to do more with just like the stuff from the game, which I really appreciate. And of course I use CC like at least once in every outfit. But like I think I just really appreciate that style more. So like it's not gonna be as like CC heavy as I think it used to be. And we move on to the Lopez household. And Monica's kind of messy down. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So like the tea with Monica is that she's like not quite dating, but like in like a situationship with her son's high school friend. Now her son's not in high school, so it's not like problematic. It's still a little problematic, but like it's not as problematic as like if they were like teens. Like, that's not a thing that's happening. But her son is a young adult, she's an adult, and he knew the friends that his mother's like entangled with from high school, and now they hate each other because like that's really like crossing a line. Like, I really respect him for that because that's so crazy. Like, you could have had anybody, you chose his mom. Like, that's crazy. But basically like their father's like not in the picture anymore because he's like a traveling gnome salesman or something like that. Something stupid. And so like he's not in the picture, and Monica wanted like a second chance at love or whatever. But she's also like not. I'm not going to like shield her from criticism because she's also like crazy. Like, why would she do that? And it's like, I don't know if they were necessarily like best friends in high school, or whatever. But I'm sure you probably like came home, with him as like people do with their friends. So it's like you knew him as a teenager and like you're with him now. Like that's weird. I don't know. Like she needs a couple lashings too. I'm not gonna lie. That's so crazy. But she's pretty though. I like her face. I really like everybody's face. Like I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there was like one sin that like I really had to change anything about their face. Like I literally left their faces completely untouched. That's just like how good they were. Of course I have like my favorites. Especially like per households. So last household was Valentina. This household is definitely Luz. I think Luz is like honestly like one of the best Sims. Like they're just really cool. And honestly they made me not hate that weird little like bowl cut thing hairstyle. Like I actually kind of really like it now. And it was really all they're doing. But Carlos, honestly, doing this makeover made me like actually look at Carlos because like before I really was never checking for this man. I'm not gonna lie, like I really just sort of like looked over him because they were just like more interesting people to me in the moment. Like I think in like the what, like 1 to 2 weeks that we've had this bag, like I've just been exploring with like others or like Cupid's Corner or singles or whatever, like the ones that come up in the app. So I never really actually looked at Carlos ever. Like I've seen his mom around and I've seen his like sibling around, but like I've never really seen him. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he's definitely really, really good looking, surprisingly. I don't know why they like make him wear that hat like all the time. Like it's a little much. I feel like the hat kind of like ruins it because I really like his ears. Like I like the way it like sticks out. You don't really see a lot of like Sims, like base Sims that have like interesting ears. I move on to Luz, and honestly, it really wouldn't be me if I didn't mention how much I love that little cast button, that like duplicate to all outfits button. Like it's helped me so much in everything that I do. Especially for these videos, like it makes my life so much easier, like so simple. It's wonderful. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Like I've been wanting something like that for literal years, and I'm literally so glad that we were able to like finally see it through. Like it was beautiful, lovely. And I changed their hair color to like a pink because I just think that would work really well with like their like skin tone. I don't know, it looks better to me than like the green, not gonna lie. I just think it looks so pretty. And I was gonna go platinum blonde, and I was gonna go platinum blonde, but I was like, I don't want to hear anything about me defaulting to platinum blonde, so I didn't, and I went pink instead. So you're welcome. But I really like tried to keep a lot of like their vibes pretty similar, and I think I achieved that. Like I didn't want to change anything too crazy. And then we move on to like the roommates. Basically like, they're like the roomies, but like not quite. And Carmen, I didn't even know Carmen's like an elder slash like adult, but I think she's like an elder. I think she's like straight up an elder. No, I think she's an adult. As long as I'm sure. But yeah, like she's interesting. Like she's like an ex-CEO of something. I think Social Bunny. But it's like, how did you end up in like a house with a bunch of like young people? Like how did that happen? That's so crazy. But like I like her. She feels very like if Bella Goth was not like abducted in The Sims 2 and was able to like grow old. It's like she gives very Bella Goth. Or like a relative of Bella Goth. And honestly, when I first saw the trailer, because I believe she was in like the very, very first one, when I think it was Don Lothario was trying to like flirt with her and she like rejected him. I thought it was like an older Bella, and it was like, did they like rework Bella again? But she's just really cool. Like she does give very much Bella Goth vibes, and I like that. And so I kept her very like black and red, as Bella Goth would have wanted, you know. And I've been really enjoying like the more Maxis match. Like it's like slightly, ever so slightly more Maxis matchy style. Especially regarding like the eyelashes. Like I've really been enjoying doing that. It really just, I don't know, it just makes me happy. And we moved to Elia. I think I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce their name. There's something about this hair from the pack, like this like waves, that just does not do it for me. Like I think the like hairline is too far back. I think the paranormal ones were done better, so I gave them that one because I loved that hairstyle on them, but like it made them look really strange because it was like it was too much forehead. And like I don't know why it's so like pushed back. I don't know if it's just me. It very well could just be me, but I definitely prefer the paranormal ones over that one. And I wanted to change up their jacket color because I also feel like there was like a better swatch that could have been used that wasn't that one. I left their formal wear the same because I thought it was like really dope. And I did that with a couple of like people on any outfit that I thought was really cool, but I just did not change it because it was like what would I change it to that was gonna top that, you know? And I wanted to give them a do-rag because they have waves, so obviously they would like wear a do-rag to like go to sleep. But like it adds like random edges. I don't know what that's about. But just like pretend you don't see that basically. But like the do-rag is definitely a necessity. And for their party, I really wanted to give them like some sort of like waist bead or like belt of some kind or like chain, but none of them fit, and that made me very upset. And yeah, it was pretty much really chill styling them. I really enjoy their like style. It's like a blend of masculine and feminine, with like certain outfits leaning more to like one side or the other, but like mostly like teetering along masculine. But I think they just have like a really lovely face. And Manuel, this is the friend. This is Carlos's, well, ex-friend. Yeah, he's messy. But I also felt like his eyes were a little too small, so I just opened them. I made them a little bigger and I opened them up a little bit more. I really like big eyes with Sims, like not overly large, but like big. So I opened it like just a little bit. And I wanted to give him more of like a curly hair, like just like a slightly curly hair. Cause like he just looks like he would have curly hair, you know? And going through his outfits was really like a treat, because why was this his athletic wear? Like no shirt, just shorts and shoes, and I gotta respect it. I really do. Like some of these outfits were just too good, like I could not change them. I had to respect it. I gave him like really short shorts for his hot weather wear, because I think it just fit the vibes truly. And Yoltig, I believe that's how you pronounce it, but please tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, because like this is really my favorite sim. Like my favorite. Literally, he's the father of the sim that I've been playing with for Love Struck. I made like a little like gameplay current household type video recently. If you want to check that out, I'll have it like linked in like a card or something. But he really is my favorite. I love him so much. And he has such a good face. Like I really and truly, that's my favorite thing. Like they all have really good faces. Like usually in like a lot of our packs, there's like a couple, like usually one. One sim with like a really good face, and you're like, yeah, my sim can have kids with him. And then you'll be like, it will restart every legacy and you'll just have like kids with that one person every time. But it's like you really don't have to look far. Like they all have really, really good faces that would pass down really well to like their kids. So there's not like one star of the pack. And I really like that. Especially for like a romance pack. I feel like I really appreciate the amount of options that like these sims are basically. Because they're almost all options for like a newly made sim. And I'm really just thinking about me because like I like starting legacies with like one person and then like choosing a townie and then like marrying a townie and then they're like forever cemented in the like legacy family. And that's really why I started off doing this series in the first place, because I just wanted to have like a fresh new save every time I wanted to start new with like all fully made over townies. And now we finally get to the screenshots, and this world is so beautiful, like genuinely so beautiful. The background, gorgeous. Like the sky turns like purpley blue at night, and it was just wow. Just so good. I really, really like it. And honestly, I'm thinking I might like put them on the gallery just because like there's a lot of stuff on them that I feel like is like not CC, and I feel like if you have like access to the gallery or whatever, it might be a little easier. I'll still put them on Patreon, but like I'll also put them up on the gallery too, and that'll be linked in the description. But let me know what you think about these sims. If you have the pack, let me know who your favorite sim is. Honestly, I'd love to know. I really would. And I'll see you in the next video.